When you think of Switzerland, what comes to mind? Is it the smooth flow of chocolate, the precision of a Rolex, or perhaps the peaceful serenity of the Alpine mountains? But behind these postcard-perfect landscapes lies a chilling reality. Switzerland is one of the most heavily armed nations on Earth. In 1940, as Nazi panzers swept across Europe and France fell in just 6 weeks, Hitler bypassed this one tiny, surrounded country. Why? Because every single one of these mountains had been hollowed out into a lethal powder keg. Swiss neutrality was not born of weakness, it was born of fear. Centuries ago, the Swiss were not watchmakers. They were the most feared mercenaries in all of Europe. They left no survivors on the battlefield. Even the life of the Pope was, and still is, entrusted to their protection. This nation of warriors realized that instead of bleeding for other people's wars, they would better serve themselves by fortifying their own peaks. In 1815, Switzerland officially declared permanent neutrality. But remember, this is armed neutrality. It means I won't attack you, but if you step inside, I will make you pay an unimaginable price. In 1940, General Henri Guisan issued a desperate, almost mad command: retreat into the mountains. They transformed the Alps into the very internal organs of Switzerland. Look at this ordinary wooden chalet by the road. In reality, its walls are 2 meters of reinforced concrete. Inside these peaks were fighter jet hangars, power plants, and underground cities capable of housing thousands. The Swiss rigged every bridge and tunnel entering the country with high explosives. If the Nazis crossed the border, the Swiss were prepared to self-destruct their entire infrastructure in a single second. They would lock themselves inside the mountains and wage a hellish guerrilla war from the dark. But history is not always heroic. There was another, more calculating reason why Hitler decided not to invade. Swiss banks became the Wohnen and the laundering center for the Nazi regime. Gold looted from occupied nations needed to be converted into currency to fuel the German war machine. It was a brutal balance. Switzerland kept Hitler at bay with one hand on a rifle, while holding his assets in their vaults with the other. This moral grey area of neutrality remains a subject of intense historical debate to this day. World War II ended, but Switzerland's paranoia did not. During the Cold War, Swiss law mandated that every new building must be equipped with a nuclear fallout shelter. This meant that in the event of nuclear war, the entire population could disappear underground. True peace is not achieved because of an absence of enemies. It is achieved because you are constantly ready to face the most terrifying enemy imaginable. As the saying goes, si vis pacem, para bellum. If you want peace, prepare for war.